ready for some new stuff.
My light is ready. Hope no evil can escape my blade.
Come on, let's paint the town red.
Everyone living here has a right to know about the Hive.
I've made myself clear. We don't have the capacity to go chasing after a vague threat.
How could an Iron Lord like yourself be so ignorant?
What do you suggest, Warlock?
We focus all our firepower and prioritize dealing with the Hive. They pose a far greater threat than the Fallen.
What little resources Haven has are just barely enough to fend off the Fallen. Given our current state, we cannot possibly wage war on the Hive.
At the very least, you should publicly acknowledge the Hive's existence. Let everyone know there's an even greater danger out there. They have the right to know that Haven isn't as safe as their Iron Lord claims.
That would only spread fear. Consider this. Jiangxi Metro is able to focus on fighting the Fallen specifically because they do not know about the Hive. And it's thanks to that focus that they can secure more and more victories.
Then what do you suggest, my lord? Turn a blind eye?
Quite the opposite, actually. An outstanding light-bearer is keeping an eye on their every move, is she not? Ikora, the war against the Hive has long begun. Its battlefield is just more concealed than most. I'm sorry that I cannot provide any additional resources, but I still hope you can continue your research and gather all the useful information you can.
I would have done it regardless.
So that thing about the Hive, you already had a plan?
The Hive are not the first enemy we faced, nor will they be the last. I cannot predict how things will unfold, only prepare for the worst. Scholars like Ikora have keen minds, but what our people need most in times like these are strong hearts.
As for you, Wolf, you haven't let me down. I can tell that Ikora recognizes your prowess on the battlefield, too. It's not easy to impress that warlock. I hope you can continue aiding the investigation into the Hive. Not even Ikora can fight this battle alone.
I have to admit, no matter how absurd Radagast's points may seem at first, in the end, you always realize he's right.
Honestly, I think both of you have a point.
You're not exactly the comforting type.
If a threat arises, it should be stomped out. Whether it's Hive or Fallen, it makes no difference to me. If the Hive come knocking again, we'll deal with them together.
Very well. I won't stop my research into the Hive. And similarly, if you find yourself in trouble, be it Fallen or anything else, you can always call on me.
Then it's settled. The next time a shadow stirs,
We won't face it alone.
You might be interested in this one.
I promise.
Ready to tie up some loose ends.
Madam Maven, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Since you can remotely deploy the auto turrets, why bother authorizing the Iron Lords to operate them on site?
Exactly.
Protecting the bunker is not my ultimate goal, Dr. Donovan. Entering it and acquiring the files within is. I'm afraid that only the Iron Lords have the ability to enter those bunkers without damaging them. If the alien invaders were to enter first, they may trigger the bunker's self-destruct program. Lord Fellwinter has made some more progress recently. It seems he's getting closer and closer to hacking the security system. When that time comes, both I and the Iron Lords will get what we want.
That's quite the deal. Radagast seems to really value you.
Of course. Technology is the primary productive force. He values you too, does he not?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Why on earth do we need to have this conversation, Fellwinter?
Rubber duck debugging. It will help me clarify my thoughts.
I have no idea what you mean by that. But you won't mind me cleaning and oiling my rifle while you talk, will you?
Not at all.
Fine then. Shoot.
While I was hacking the bunker's core security system, I discovered that the Warmind uses two-step verification with static and dynamic passcodes. The static one was simple, but I encountered an issue while dealing with the dynamic passcode. At first, I implanted a deceptive seed key into the core system, but it quickly recognized it. Then, to my surprise, it made a separate subsystem with a generative adversarial network take over the passcode generator. The speed at which it adapts and counters is growing faster, so fast that it might as well be watching my inputs from behind my back. I even wondered if it had hacked my surrounding hardware, but ample troubleshooting revealed that it hadn't. The weakest link in network security is people. I secretly monitored Hellhest for a time, and she hasn't uploaded or downloaded anything suspicious, nor acted without authorization.
Are you serious? You suspected Hellhest?
You're a rubber duck. You shouldn't be speaking. Anyway, that's the situation so far. Perhaps I can try these cyber prions intercepted from the splicers before. Though, I doubt the Radagast would be fond of the idea. That will be all for today. Goodbye.
Unbelievable.
It's hard to believe our first journey to the moon is with the help of the Nine.
Precisely speaking, that isn't our moon. Nor is it a complete moon. The Nine have placed strict limitations on our exploration. What we are able to experience is but a fixed segment. Before, after, beyond. They are all non-existent. They severed any possibility of true contact between the two worlds, and they did so intentionally. And it makes sense. The risk is too great. If the other world's Crota found and used the portal to invade our own world...
One Crota is trouble enough.
But at least now, we can confirm that he and his hidden swarm are likely lurking on the moon. As for why they haven't launched an all-out attack yet, they must have their reasons.
Hopefully, when we reach our moon to deal with him, it's by our own efforts.
You seem very interested in a potential lunar landing.
Of course. This is our era's Apollo missions. It was only several decades ago when I was firing at warlords from horseback. Yet not long before that, the entirety of Sol was little more than humanity's backyard. All that we could accomplish then, we can undoubtedly accomplish now. These are all the Forge-related records I've found this past week. I'll be returning to Fellwinter Peak next week. I may be able to find some additional files on my local hard drive. But don't get your hopes up. I haven't sorted through my archives in a while, so they're likely an absolute mess.
I didn't expect you Iron Lords to share information with me so openly.
We haven't. All we've shared are files that your permissions grant access to.
You're quite... frank.
I also have some irrelevant information to share with you. While I was repairing one of Braytech's portable storage devices, I discovered some personal evaluations and internal emails.
And?
Who is Henriette Malin to you?
Not somebody I know. I believe it's a coincidence.
There is no such thing as coincidence. Only unproven causality.
So, what have you found on this Henriette Mayrin?
She once visited the Eventide colony on Europa. She was in contact with a supervisor named Helga Rasmussen there, which Clovis Bray's risk control department took notice of. The rest of the files were irreparably damaged.
Interesting.
That's all for the irrelevant information sharing. Goodbye.
Maintaining our current state has become too costly, Radagast. Whether it's soldiers, supplies, or ammo, we're low on everything. The more we devote to the bunker's defense, the more enemies we draw, and the range of their activity is drawn closer and closer to Viridia. I told you we shouldn't waste time on those damn bunkers.
Are you suggesting I hand them over to our enemies?
It's not like we haven't before. The Sand Eaters got the Sentinel's reactor, and what came of it? We still beat them to a pulp.
Yes, and we did so together. Had we fought alone, we wouldn't have managed it, which is exactly why we need allies such as Madame Mayrin.
I don't trust her. She and her weapons are particularly dangerous, which only adds to my suspicions. She may have her eyes on Viridia.
Saladin, the Iron Lord's duties are not so simple as protecting a single town. We must plan for humanity's future, such as the duty our authority has given us. Humanity cannot stay grounded forever, and I'm certain the technological legacies of the Golden Age will play a key role in seeing us soar once more.
Your confidence will be the death of you.
My confidence has seen the Iron Lord's continued expansion, seen us claim victory after victory.
Yes, it can help you win 100 battles, but all it takes is one loss for everything to come crashing down.
Enough. I'll have Kavar's fleet increase their sorties and provide as much support as they can.
You owe me that much, Radagast.
Radagast, I haven't hacked the bunker's security yet, but I've made some progress digging into its distributed databases. See you at the archives.
Lord Fellwinter, this is my comm channel with Lord Radagast.
I know. You're going to the archives to report to Radagast and Madame Mayrin anyway, aren't you? Then come together.
Yeah, but... fine. See you soon.
So what you're saying is, one of this bunker's distributed databases is still running, and it controls the Warsat's host processes?
If we could gain Operation Access, we could then return those runaway trains in low orbit to normal.
How would that benefit us?
Each Warsat is one of the Golden Age's most advanced military satellites. Seizing control of the massive arsenal hanging above our heads is far better than leaving it to the aliens, who would see us slaughtered.
The fallen fleets haven't tried to take these satellites for themselves?
They have, and they paid a high price. Anything that so much as attempts to approach them is reduced to space debris. As I previously stated, though, if we control the host process, we can then edit the Warsat's targeting whitelist. We'd also be able to control the satellite's orbit and flight speed, removing any obstacles to space travel. We'd gain a stable, secure launch window.
That host process has been running for centuries. You're sure you can do it?
Worst case scenario, the host process could disintegrate or crash the invalid satellites, which would at least prevent them from attacking us on future flights.
Any other risks?
No.
That sounds like the greatest risk of all.
As for you, I have good news and bad news.
Bad news first.
The bad news is, I didn't find anything connected to Project Niobe or the Obsidian Accelerator in the bunker's Braytech database.
What are you saying?
But the good news is, I found coordinates. Coordinates for the Volander Forge. That should be enough for you, yes?
You could get that much information without even opening the bunker? Like, how did you do that?
What's there to be shocked about? Also, please do not interrupt me.
I don't understand why you bring up this issue, Lord Fellwinter.
I've told you this assuming you're a logical, decisive, and intelligent person, Madame Mayrin. So please, don't play me for a fool.
Fair enough. Then I'll accept this payment. The Iron Lords have my gratitude.
I've sent the details to my colleague. You can discuss the next steps with him. Don't forget what you said before, Adelaide Mayrin. Once the Iron Lords help you find and restart the Volander Forge, you must fulfill your obligations as an ally.
I believe Madame Mayrin is a woman of her word.
As long as the Iron Lords can ensure our weapons will not be used for evil.
You can discuss what that entails with Radagast, and potentially Perun, if she ever returns from the front. I've said all I have to say. Farewell.
All right, all right, all right. Who's down for some Don't raise the stakes too high out there, yeah?
You've all come a long way. Until you find your chosen, you can stay here. I promise.
plenty of light bearers in my line of business, but I can't say I've ever met one like you.
How's it going?
These wilds are a different beast.
I'm here to... Looks... Yeah, this is so me. Yeah, this is so me.
Do you wish for power?
Wolf, could you pay Donovan 17 a visit if you have time? He's a scientist here in Haven. One who we've provided with protection, funding, and space. He's come to me several times recently, requesting light-bearer assistance.
What sort of help are we talking about?
He seems to be working on some kind of study of a major Golden Age lab. A job that apparently requires an extremely large number of research assistants to help him with his projects.
So the Iron Lords are backing scientists, too?
Within our means, yes. Especially if their research could benefit humanity. You'll likely find him in his lab, beneath the armory. Go seek him out.
Ooh, have you seen the cover of the latest issue of...
Hey there, Mr. Donovan. I came to see if I could lend a hand with your work. Lord Radagast's request.
That's Dr. Donovan to you, dual PhD in remote sensory sciences and particle physics.
Does Haven even have a university?
That it does not. But to the best of my memory, I do in fact hold both degrees. That I would never forget. Since Radagast sent you, fill out the registration form first. There are a few others you'll need to take care of too, such as the DL-14 and the DH-160. I've already sent them to your ghost.
Wow, that's a lot of paperwork. By the way, my name's Zev. And this is Wolf.
Any way I could skip some of the admin work, Dr. Donovan?
You light bearers are always in such a hurry. Hey, can I shoot this? Can I scorch that one? Can I just jump? No respect for process or codes of practice. If it weren't for the fact that the number of research assistant applications I've received this year has decreased, I really wouldn't want to. Fine. Look at this.
What exactly are we looking at?
An engineering marvel of the Golden Age, the shifting gate. Getting it up and running again was no small feat, but I did it. However, there are still quite a few bugs to be worked out.
A shifting gate? Doesn't look to be shifting much to me. What is it?
It's a real-time teleportation system built by a Golden Age industrial complex called Bastra, accomplished through reverse engineering and alien alloy. Simply put, it can take you anywhere given there is sufficient time, and it is running at full power. And I mean anyway.
Sounds like magic. I'm sensing a but coming, though.
Very perceptive, Sav. But the way it works isn't as simple as just creating a magic portal that whisks you from one place to another.
It's Zev.
We don't fully understand this technology's intricacies, and the amount of energy required to actually activate it even once is tremendous. But from what I've seen so far, the large telemeter will scan the target area carefully. The supercomputer in the main tower will then analyze the scan data while opening the mast and reconstructing a spatial sector, as if it was recording and streaming a holographic movie of the target area in real time. Once that happens, we can access the area through a synchronization gate, achieving true remote synchronization without latency and accurate to the elementary particle level.
All right. So what do you need me to do?
I need my research assistants to enter these sectors and help me collect data echoes. Packets generated in real-time transmission of data from reality that record the movements of elementary particles. This will help me reverse engineer the workings of the main tower supercomputer. Golf. Once I've acquired enough information, I'll be able to make the most of the machine, making things like traveling through the entire solar system a possibility well within our reach. Do you understand now, Golf?
It's Wolf. I think I get the gist.
Finally, the Q&A session is over. Now, let's head for the main tower. I'll give you further instructions there.